haze, blindfold darts, business haze, ghost towns. What's that got to do with your business? My name is Nigel Hart and this is the Clever Content channel, brought to you by Nexus Creative. Now today, we're going to talk about 10 mishaps that you can make in your marketing when you run a small business. Mistake number 1, are you trying to sell cupcakes in a gym to gym junkies? So let's break this one down. You're trying to sell cupcakes in a gym to gym junkies. It's not going to work, is it? What are the chances that they'll actually buy from you? Pretty much zero. So if you turned up and your product was protein bars, then much more likely that they would buy from you. So think about your audience, think about where they are, think about what they want, and then learn to speak their language. Mistake number 2, is your logo a clip art cat? And does your website look like a Windows 98 screensaver? And remember, that's not just a logo. That's everything you do, everything your employees do, every single touch point and every single part of the customer journey. So speak to an expert, somebody who understands design, somebody who understands strategy, and get it sorted. You won't regret it. Mistake 3, is your social media like a ghost town? Oh. Now imagine you had a restaurant. You would never shut the doors at lunchtime, would you? You're missing out on all of that potential business. That's what happens if you hide from social media. And remember, it's not just about selling, it's about connecting with people. Engage and share and really build a community. Treat your social media as a business. Invest in it, learn about it, and then commit to growing it. But don't forget to research your audience. There's no point in investing a lot of time into YouTube if your audience just isn't on there. Find the right pond to fish in. So number 4, is your marketing a list of scattergun approaches that really has no plan and zero reasoning? Well, this is an absolute disaster. It's never going to work. But what you need to do is create a clear marketing strategy. And that marketing strategy needs to include things like goals, budgets, campaign outputs. Think roadmap, not road rage. So mistake number 5, online reviews. Embrace online reviews. Whether they're good or bad, respond to them. Engage with that customer. How you respond to negative reviews is as important as how you respond to positive reviews. Turn the negative into positive by engaging with that customer, finding out what their problem is, and then solving it. 6, search engine oblivion. If you've not committed any time, energy, or effort into your search engine optimization, your website will just not be found. Optimization is the key to unlocking page 1 success. Work with your web developer because you probably know what the keywords are that your customers will search for more than they do. Then have a strategy for using those keywords throughout the website and adding content in around those keywords. So remember, speak to an expert, develop a list of keywords and a strategy for actually using them on the website. Do all of those things and your website will rise up from search engine oblivion. So mistake number 7, do you think email is dead? Well, think again. Email is still alive and kicking. You've just got to be smart. And this is where the clever content comes in. So use the subject matter to entice them with what they want, and then in the content, deliver them what they need. So build a strong email list, develop a database, nurture your leads to build relationships, and then you will convert them into clients, sales, like a champ. So remember, this is a slow burn. You can't just give your audience blah, blah, blah. You've got to give them content that they want. Take time over it. And the other thing, really use the technology that's available. Develop automated processes to make your life simple. Have a strategy for when you communicate with your database and what you communicate to them. Mistake 8, discount days business haze. Are you competing on price? Don't. How you price your product or service is critical to the success of your business. If you find you're competing with your competitors on price alone, then this is only going to lead one way, to a downward spiral. Find a way of adding value to what you sell to your customer to be able to keep a consistent price. This is not to say that discounting and sales are not a good strategy. You've just got to be careful when you do them and how you do them. It's not a race to the bottom. Mistake number 9, customer service. It's essential you prioritize customer service. A happy customer will be a loyal customer. They'll be an ambassador for your brand. So we all know the power of word of mouth. And we all know there's opportunity to broadcast your opinions about businesses everywhere social media, Google reviews, all of those kind of platforms. So an unhappy customer is not going to be loyal, and they're going to leave negative reviews about your service or product. So to summarise, if you look after customers, they'll look after you. So mistake number 10, marketing in the dark. Blindfolded dart throwing. If you're not monitoring the results from your marketing activities, it's like throwing spaghetti at the wall. How do you know what's going to stick? Not going to work. Track your activities. Have KPIs. Have some way of gauging the success of the marketing that you complete. Analyze the data, see what works, learn from your mistakes, and then go again. So be a data detective, not a marketing dunce. There are many ways to monitor your results. There are many ways to get the data and learn, and these are essential. Nobody ever knows 100% what the outcomes of the activities are going to be. And this is why the data is so important. You're going to be able to look at that data and learn from it and change the activities that you do moving forward. So why not try and implement these tips and see whether your brand flourishes? So on the Clever Content channel, we're all about providing big help for small businesses. By subscribing to the channel, you won't miss out on clever content that will help you grow your business. So as a bonus point, are you planning or are you strategizing? And what's the difference? You're going to have to click here.